Oh, somebody left a comment saying that like I shouldn't use for loop anymore, which is really fair. I should be like using like const and let, but I like haven't read. I still haven't read the like 2016. What are we on now? Documentation for them. So like I don't fully understand let. Is it just, do I just like replace every var with let now? Oh. See, this is great. This is why it's, oh no. No! Am I back? Am I back? Okay, it's back. Thank you. Oh, Angie Gonzalez, thank you so much for following. Okay. Okay, I'm back. I'm back. I don't know what happened, but I'm back. I hope it didn't cut out too much. Okay. So, can you guys let me know where it cut out? So I'm currently doing a for loop and then image height. So I'm just looping it through, yeah, the image width and height. I'm basically just like typing out that code for myself so that I know like exactly what I'm doing. So offset times 4 times width. Yeah, that makes sense to me now. The X and Y I still have to think about a little bit. So image width, shouldn't that image width, actually, okay, I think mine shouldn't be, I shouldn't be adding 3 and 3 to mine. I have a guess that for theirs, because for theirs, I'm guessing it's like their width multiplied by 3, because the X should be the X should represent a pixel. So then I just want to go until I get to my pixel width and height. I really don't think I need to be doing the plus equals 3. I think I could probably, oh, let me low dash, input low dash from low dash. So I should feel like I should just be able to do, so low dash dot times just gives me it basically is like doing a each on a, like it basically is like I do a range and like create an array of like from 0 to whatever number I give, and then I like loop through that. So I really like this function called times. So then I can just, like, to me that reads easier. And then now I can do the offset. And then delete this. I hope my hunch is correct, or else something's gonna be off. And then color offset plus 0. So this is, and then data offset plus 1. So I'm completely confused and scared now. Really? Wait. Because of what I'm doing, or because the Twitch went down? So Chirp says they're doing every third pixel. Yeah, so that's the thing that I'm very confused about. So this is image width. Oh, I wonder if it's because I totally forgot about this function. So I wonder if image dot width and image dot height gives back. Wait, that doesn't make sense either. Hold on, let me test something. I was gonna be like, maybe that gives back like pixel times 3. Okay, I'm glad it's not because you're confused and scared about what I'm doing, and I'm like, oh, I'm just copying over the code. Offset plus 2. Okay, let me test something. Let me see what image.width and image.height gives me. And let me see if that's 3 times these numbers, like these numbers. So, oh, duh. Why did I do this? Width is not defined. Where did I use width? Oh, yes, image width. I want image width. I can't do that? Why does it say image.width is not? Really? But they're doing it. Oh! Wait, that's a jQuery. I thought it was. Never mind. Why are you doing every 3rd pixel? Oh. This is what you were probably trying to tell me, Chirp. Sorry. They have like, they say right here that they're sampling every 3rd pixel. Sorry, I'm just dumb. And Uimuibu says that's in jQuery. Yes, thank you so much. Yeah, that was also me just being dumb. Okay, so they're just trying to sample every 3rd pixel, which is fair. Let's see how long this one takes where I'm not sampling every 3rd pixel, and then figure out what every 3rd pixel. Yeah, let me try this. And then they return that. All they do is return that, right? Oh yeah, why don't I just... Okay, no, they push that in. Also makes sense. Is it just because that's now so long? Like, that's just like way too many colors. So that is 370,000 pixels. So maybe that would be good to cut it by like a certain amount. Maybe I'll cut it by like 6. Var sample by 6. So like divided by the sample, divided by the sample, x. The sample multiply the sample. Maybe it's doing every 3rd pixel to reduce the number of pixels. Yeah, I think you're right. Thank you, Immoable. Hi, Trump88. Okay, so I reduced it to just 10,000. Does that make sense? Okay, so let me try with that. And for this one, let's see, for this one, now we want to cluster the colors. So this part was like, just get the colors, and now I want to be clustering the colors. So what does linkage mean? Distance metric and linkage. Ooh, I see. Okay, so I could just say complete. And also there's a threshold. I see what it's doing. Okay, so var clusters is equal to, oh, I need to load clusterfuck. Clusterfuck. I think I can just npm install save clusterfuck. That's true. Chirp says, I can see them reducing for performance, but I don't know if you will see a benefit from reducing. Yeah, I mean, it was just this, like, this number, so I guess I'll try it with this, and then if that's not enough colors for me, then I think it's a lot of colors. So I think even 10,000 pixels, I think, is a lot of colors. So let's see, var clusters is equal to yes, it's done. So import cluster of G from cluster of G, and clusters is equal to cluster of G dot h cluster, so hierarchical cluster, pass in the colors, Euclidean. I actually think I'm starting to understand what that means. And then complete. I like to complete. I will follow your threshold of 125. I'm not quite sure what you mean by frame rate. And I'm guessing this is what happens when this is probably the complete uncomplete function callback. What do you mean by frame rate? No idea. Okay. Pretty excited. I wonder how long this is going to take. I hope I don't crash. Oh wait, I need to start again. Yeah, I think for them, they have an even smaller image than I do. Yeah, that small, and it still gets them back like that many colors. So I think actually when I actually go and like screenshot each like screenshot, I think I should definitely be like first resizing it down so that it's like less pixels, and then going and getting all of those colors. So Malum and Zujita, hi. But I have no idea what you guys just said. Okay. So actually that was pretty fast, huh? So this is... Oh, why is it undefined? Okay. Whoa, okay. Size 192. But these say undefined. Why is that? What does that mean? 9473. Is it just like you've managed to put it into 3 clusters? Okay. I need to look further into your documentation. So when you did the H cluster, you did clusters.map H cluster. So let's try and figure out what you're doing here. So here's the clusters that I get back. Clusters is equal to .map clusters, and then this one is an H cluster. But why am I getting so many like undefined back? And then self.leaves. Oh, okay, so there's this one. Okay. Flatten the cluster hierarchy. Okay. Oh, so you are basically just going down. You are going down your... Yeah, you're just traversing down, and you're just flattening it down. Let me see. Let me see what you get back for... yeah, right here. Let's see what you get back. So self.leaves H cluster. Okay, so wait, actually let's take a look at what their H cluster looks like. Oh, okay, wait, hold on. event.data.clusters. So, oh, Anton Rich, thank you so much for following. Oh, okay, so, oh, cute. So Marlon said, I said that he's my bro. Oi, Moibo, you likely will not get better cluster grouping by using every pixel. Using every third essentially assumes that the average of a 3x3 grid is the same as taking the 9th pixel in a 3x3 array. Okay. Chirp, that's not what that says. It says he's stupid or something like that, but I hope you all are friends. They are, Tajita, they are undefined because they are not defined. Okay. What language is that? Lusankia asks, what is this program going to do? Oh, Tajita is now following. Thank you so much. So this is actually the first part of, all I'm trying to do right now is get the colors of this image and then cluster them together. Okay, so this is fascinating. Event.clusters. That doesn't look like what I got back. Which is that the first three had the left and rights in there, but then from there on everything said undefined, which is weird. Whereas this one, they don't seem to have, oh, 5Man Down is now hosting my stream. Thank you so much for hosting my stream. Okay, oh, it's German. Okay, blah, 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 blah. That is not what I was expecting. So, but each cluster is an array with a value. So then if I do self.leaves each cluster, you just give me back. Okay, that's not what I was expecting. Okay, so I guess at the very bottom there's value and size, and then this one also has value and size. So I guess the leaves one, that one is just going down and flattening everything, in which case I think I could just use Lodash's flatten deep or something like that. Flatten, yeah, I should be able to just do flatten deep. So what it's trying to do is flatten deep each cluster. Let's see how that works. 5Man Down. No, I am in Switzerland, originally from London. I used to stream a lot, so maybe some of my 33K followers will like what you do. Thank you so much. Okay, so yeah, see, this one is just flattening down all the undefined. Huh. Okay. Because for this one, but it's interesting because, oh, I think I know what's going on. So I wonder, I think somebody said this earlier, that like it might be like, because if we take a look at this, it calculates distance and then it starts out, and I think it keeps iterating. Yeah, I think Chirp, you might have said this earlier, I noticed before .map always something, sometimes undefined. I'm not quite sure what you mean by that. But yeah, so it seems like they keep reiterating, which is why on the very first time I'm getting the message back, I think none of them have been, wait, I think I should be getting another message back, and that one would be, okay, well, okay, so the worker is iterating to sort them, and that's why I'm getting back, that's why when I was console logging them, I was seeing completely flat arrays that didn't have any of the tree structure, right? And then now, oh, that's because I'm doing this, okay. But eventually, shouldn't that be grouped into, so if I look at what they do, that eventually gets grouped into those few colors. So theoretically, shouldn't that, so why is it not, it's disconnected. Why is it not happening with mine? So it kind of looks like, ooh, did I overwhelm it? Yeah, so there's a left and right here, and then it seems like it like started clustering. 5 Man Down, thank you so much for following. So it seemed to have started clustering some of them. So you know what? Let me just go ahead and start figuring out. Yeah, let me just go ahead and like dive all the way down and get all of the RGBs out of there, because the rest of them I think are ones that never got clustered. Now that I think about it, I should take a look at what all of my colors are too, huh? Like, is it that some of my colors are undefined? Also, yeah, I wonder if like later on my colors are undefined. Yeah, there we go. That's why I couldn't cluster the rest. So that means that I'm doing this wrong. Let's see. Okay, in that case, I think what I should do is, you know what? I'm not gonna mess with the code that they had. I'm just gonna try that out. So they said start with x is equal to 0, go until image width, and then plus is equal to 3. Actually, you know what? Let's plus is equal to 6 to go down even further, reduce it even further. For var y is equal to 0. X is less than image height. Y plus is equal to 6. Start that. Delete that, delete that, delete the times. Let's see. Does the example use the worker to walk the tree and create the clusters? So yeah, I think the worker just goes through the flat array of colors, the RGBs, and then clusters them, and then it posts the message back, saying that it's finished clustering, and that one takes like a second or two. I think this one says, yeah, like it's done in a second, which is really nice. And then when the client side, this code, his code here says like once, like all the worker does is takes the colors and clusters them together, and then it gets back the clusters, and then it goes through and gets all of the, so the dot leaves one is a recursive function that like just goes all the way down and gets the leaf RGB values and then flattens them. So I think I might just like copy and paste this one, and then so I think I figured it out. So I don't need to do this, and I think the colors should now have actual colors. So Jerry Moore asks, why is a pic of Tay in behind your windows? And that is because this is the data part of my visualization, where I am going to analyze the colors and lyrics of Taylor Swift's music videos of the past 10 years. Wow, she's been doing this for more than a decade. And then I'm gonna try and release that visualization by early November is my goal. But yeah, thank you, Justin. Yeah, it's the image that I'm acting on. So let me not cluster you just yet. Let me just make sure that the colors I'm getting are right. No, I see why you send it to the worker. Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. I'm now starting to see why you send to the worker. My browser is not happy. Jerry said, I knew this was shovel when we walked in. I actually never remember the title of that song, and I call it the sheep song. Okay, so what was I trying to do? So this is the get colors. So I have that right? So, Seagray03, thank you so much for following. And so I have that correct. So that is correct. Oh no. Okay, I see why you use the service worker. No, I'm sorry. Forgive me. Okay, tools, task manager. Which one is this one? React app? The one that's using most of my, there we go, and process. Okay, bye-bye. Oh, my computer sounds really angry right now. Okay, so let me not try the clustering. Let me just only try the colors, which shouldn't make it so angry, hopefully. Why would you be angry with the for loop? What did I do wrong? For x is equal to 0 is less than the image width, and then I want you to skip even more of it. Y is equal to 0, less than height, offset. Propan Ben. Oh, thank you so much for hosting my stream. It's okay. So, why are you so angry? What is going on? Oh my god. Why won't you render? What am I doing wrong? That doesn't look like the browser should get mad at me, right? It's just a for loop through. And you were doing this perfectly fine before. Do I not know how to do for loops anymore? I'm sorry. How's it come back? What is going on? No. Okay, let me put a debugger. It looks exactly like their code, right? Colors, sample image, offset, x times 4, y times 4, color, push. Hi ProBenben. So what number is image width? It's 848. Oh my god. Thank you so much, NYCW. Thank you. I see. Thank you so much. Wow, I'm so glad that I am doing this live stream, not YouTube. Thank you so much again. Oh my god, it was going in an infinite loop. Okay. Now, okay, no more undefined. Yay! Okay, so now if I cluster, that should work. Oh, and I have a debugger that I don't no longer need. And then let me take a look at clusters. I hope you work now. Yes, thank you, NYCW. You are MVP. Oh no, 5 man down. Tech interview. Where did you? Oh, can you share where you did the interview? Wait, like as in, you were just confusing one variable, or thank you King Lee 2424 for following. Oh, and thank you so much Cuckoo sorry for following. Chirp says, pretty human to make those mistakes. Your brain will read what you intended to communicate. Yeah, I do this kind of stuff all the time. And then tech interviews typically look at your ability to solve problems and how you solve those problems. 5 man down says, I'm not having a good day, but I have 3 new job offers now, so I am happy. Yay! I'm so happy for you. You said you were in Switzerland, right? Switzerland sounds beautiful. But I remember when I was first starting out, oh wow, Jacques, Zara, thank you so much for following. So I remember when I was first like starting out, I actually did like a, and like my very first tech interview, I think was like my senior year of college, and I was like ridiculously nervous because before I did that tech interview, everything before had been finance interviews, because I thought I was going to do investment banking when I graduated. So then like that was my very first tech, and I remember going into it, and that person said something like it had something to do with the alphabet, and they said like, I think it was like it was some algorithm question, and he said like, yeah, I can't even remember what the question is anymore, but it has something to do with the alphabet. And I was so nervous. I was like, okay, so because it's letters, I first need to figure like, okay, so let's start with the number of letters in the alphabet, and I was like 27, and I wrote 27, and I was like, wait, 27? I don't think it's 27. Wait, how many letters are there in the English alphabet? And I was like, wait, 26, 25, 27, 26, and I bombed that interview, and I never heard back. Yep. So 5 man down says Switzerland is amazing. I think Zurich will become a tech hub personally. mostly because Google has 2,000 R&D people here and they want another 2,000 people. Yeah, I had a friend that worked in Switzerland for a little bit on I guess it's Google Brain on the machine learning team, and he told me all about like, yeah, he said that there's definitely a Google campus there, and it sounded really amazing. And then I can imagine a lot of big companies going there. He also said that a lot of Switzerland is foreigners. So, okay, but oh my god, yay! Thank you so much for sticking with me, you guys. But so it is now clustered correctly. So each of these are the groups, and then look at how many there are. Wow, I'm guessing the 2,000 is probably the purple. It'd be cool to see. And then the like 1,640 is probably the green. Oh, I haven't had much to eat yet. I'm so hungry. It's like 1 p.m. right now. I think I'll take a small break soon and then come back, or maybe we'll see. Wow, it's already 1. So I guess after I manage to render the colors, I guess I'll end it here. I'm just going to copy and paste their leaves function. I'm not even going to try and do that myself. So what they did in here was, so let's see, map, and then here it did console.log this dot leaves page cluster. Five-Man Down says, I wanted to move to Vancouver originally. A recruiter told me Zurich is similar, and I think he's right. Just before I go, can you overview of what you're doing? What is grabbing the image data? Yeah. So I'm loading in the image here, and then I'm basically, let's see. So all I'm doing is using Canvas, and then I use an image object, and I set the image URL here. I'm drawing the image that I'm loading, which is the Taylor Swift image, over here, into Canvas, and then I'm using Canvas. Lucen Cat, thank you so much for following. But yeah, so I am using get image data off of the Canvas and .data, and then I'll push this up once I'm done. It's in my repo. My GitHub is SXYWU, and then repo will be Tay. NYCW says, I thought you imported the library. Isn't Leaves public? So I don't actually think they have. Do they have? So this one is their demo. So I'm just pulling it from their demo. I don't think is it on, do they have a .leaves defined? I don't think they have a .leaves defined. But thankfully they do have it defined in their demo right here. So that's why I copied it over. You guys are great. Creative said, I got a blank canvas baby and I'll code your name. Which, by the way, I'm based in San Francisco, and there's a really amazing JavaScript meetup called Waffle.js. That if you're ever in San Francisco on the first Wednesday of a month, you should totally check out. They have like karaoke, like they have like musical performances, always for 4 or 5 talks now? 4 talks, I think. It's like musical performance, 2 talks, another musical performance, and 2 talks, and then karaoke. And plus, it's like in a food park, so like you can just go and like, or food truck park, so then you can like go and get food. But one time, one of the musical performances was a cover of Blank Space, but called White Space. And then like they just like all of the lyrics was about coding, and it was amazing. Moibo says, okay, so leaves flattens to an array, And then you'll visualize the cluster by displaying a block of pixels together, maybe a square of pixels. Max width and height would be square root of length of array. Yes. And creative says, oh, I'll try to make it. I'm in Portland. Yeah. It's really fun. I think Portland might have a donut.js. That's very similar, I think. So let's see. And at this point, I'm really hungry, so I might just copy and paste the rest of their code. So yeah. It's here. Yeah, they're doing exactly what you are describing, where the width is basically the square root of the cluster length, and then they're like going and so they first create a group, and then they're like binding the rows. I'll probably just use Canvas. I don't know. Did all this work? Yay! Okay, cool. So now it's all flattened. Oh man, did not know that this was the journey I was going to embark on when I woke up today. Okay. Ooh, I think I'm gonna do an SVG. Wait, there was like what, 10,000? SVG might get really. You know what, maybe I'll just do 2 times height up here and then just like render that to canvas. Ooh, that sounds like a good idea. Okay, what else did you do in here? I feel such camaraderie with this person now. Oh, I see what you did. Okay, so basically they were like return dot map, and so each leaf. So now this gives me all the leaves, and then basically they just do leaf dot value. Yeah. And so console dot log clusters. So it should be in an array of an array of just the values. Lusanka, what are you going to do with the clusters? All I'm going to do is recreate this, but with my photo instead. And then Snow, what information do you hope to find? I don't know yet. I think it would be just really cool to see like what kind of colors are the most common in this one screenshot. I probably went a really long about way, but that's okay. If anything, what I've learned with data visualization is the actual coding of the visualization is actually the fastest part for me. And it's always getting the data, exploring it, and designing exactly, like basically getting the mock-up or like designing the prototype that takes the longest for me. So it's also a lot of just like meandering around with the data, trying to figure out what visualization is the best for displaying the data, and like what kind of insights do I want to show with the data. So I have no idea yet what information I hope to find. I think if okay, I think I'd be really happy. Yeah, so this is my first step of just figuring out what kind of data I could get from just like one screenshot, and then so what I'm hoping to find is like a trend of like colors over time, Yeah, I think so. Like, if there's a trend and like maybe like right now my hypothesis is that like her music videos, like her earlier music videos were a lot brighter and like more, I'm guessing like pastel-y kind of colors, and then like her later on ones, like maybe they're like darker. I think that's my guess. And then I also want to see like what words does she use with like say the darker color music videos as opposed to the lighter color music videos. So that is my hope. Okay. Wow. Did not think that would take 2 hours. Now, did I really just comment clusters? Cluster the colors. And then finally, draw the colors. Oops. Draw the clusters. Much readable. Thank you. Okay, so now I just need to figure out with canvas, if I want to draw a rect, what is fill rect? Yes, okay, fill rect. Actually, I could have just done it here, huh? So for each cluster, let's say var, let me start with var x is equal to 0, maybe, and then var swatch width is equal to, let's say 2 pixels, and then our swatch size is 2 pixels. So I'm going to do exactly what they did here, except with canvas, because they did it with div elements, because I already have a canvas defined. And then var y is equal to image width, or no, image height. Okay, let's try this. So there's the x, and then var group width is equal to, let's do math dot ceiling math dot square root of h cluster dot length. Chirp says, I think it's gonna go pastel, bold, pastel, then bold, then dark with love, boy crazy, to self-discovery, ownership, to anger. How is the coding coming? It's coming all right. Actually, I'm pretty excited about what it's going to look like. Though, to be fair, all it's going to look like is this. But I'm pretty excited. So, let's see. Console.log group width. And then, oh, Justin Zimmerman, thank you so much for following. So that's my group, and then once I get the leaf values, what I want to do is, group size, yeah, group width is good actually. So what I want to do is var swatch x is equal to, I used to be able to do this off the top of my head, x plus I times, okay, so I think math dot wait, hold on. So I want to just lay it out. So my X should just be, it should just be a modular. Tula Dar the Kids, thank you so much for following. And then, so out of curiosity, why do you do freelance work compared to having like an actual job? I feel like that's a very long story, and I think I'll get into it next time or some other time. But I do enjoy it much more than an actual job with an office, because the free part of freelancing has been really, really, really great. It means that I can take the work that I want. It means having really awesome clients. It means really interesting projects. It means having a tiny bit more time to work on the projects that I want to work on, that I don't get paid for. Like this one, I don't get paid for this one. But it means that, but these kinds of projects, the ones that I don't get paid for, it really, really, like, I do them so that I can get better, because I usually will try and do things that I'm not familiar with, and I'll teach myself skills that I otherwise wouldn't have been able to teach myself with like a client project, because clients will be coming to me for my expertise, so they don't really want me to be like exploring on their dime. So I do these kinds of things to teach myself and then like expand my skill set. I also just really love the like I take meetings when I want to. I don't take any meetings that like when I was at a full-time job, people would just put meetings on my calendar, and like I would have to sit. Some of the meetings were meaningful, and a lot of them that I had to sit in were completely not meaningful. So the freelancing is absolutely amazing in that, like, if I think of time as my most valuable commodity, it really maximizes what I can do with my time and with my life. And so that's why I'm hoping to keep at it, even though it's harder, even though it's more stressful, because I don't have a steady income. Despite all of that, I'm hoping to, not steady as in like I don't get a paycheck every 2 weeks, but thankfully, for the last half a year, I've been doing this for a year, the freelancing for a year, and for the last half a year, I've steadied out enough that I have enough. I'm making about the same as I used to at a full-time job. But even though it's much more stressful, I think it's a lot more rewarding, and it's much more fun, and I get to travel. Thank you so much, Daniel Strativ, for following. And I get to travel for conferences and meet like people, like really awesome people that I otherwise wouldn't have been able to if I was at a full-time job. Justin Carr says, because as soon as you have an actual job, you're into not have it anymore. Fair. Thank you so much, Strikebot. So to Lardar the Kids, yes, I really love the creative freedom. I like the free part of freelancing really, really is just like really rewarding for me. How do I get clients? So I get clients because of the projects I do. So they find me online. I've had some projects that have gone pretty well. So the one that was probably the one that went the best recently is this one called An Interactive Visualization of Every Line in Hamilton. I do specifically data visualization. So this one was really fun to work on. This particular one was actually a contract, so I got paid to do this, thankfully. But it's an analysis of like every line in the musical. And then a lot of people find me through this, and people also find me through some of my other projects. People find me through the talks I give, the workshops I give, and the blog posts that I have. So a lot of different ways. So thankfully I don't have to do much of the marketing part. And for that I'm really grateful. So basically I get to do projects that I find really fun. Oh, and they also find me through like data sketches, which is another project. So I basically get to do the projects I find really fun, and people find me through that, and that's my marketing. And I feel really lucky that that's what I get to do. How do you hire me? Email me with a specific project that you have in mind and a specific data set and the goal of what you're trying to do. Okay, so x plus, okay, I think I remember now. So this one I present modular the group width. Wow, I haven't done this in a while. Modular, so is it group width modular I or I modular group width? It should be I modular group width, yes. Times the swatch size. Oh, Chirp says that's how I know you. Thank you. Oh, from the Hamilton one? Or, so, thank you. Yeah, good to know you specialize in data visualization. Yes, I very, very, very specifically do data visualization. The kind of work that I really enjoy doing is with a specific data set and trying to tell a story with that, or trying to build a tool around that. So that is what I like the most. I use D3 and I use React. Yeah, and I do the whole process from like I can do the whole like data cleaning to like all the way to design, prototype to coding. I did not expect this to become a marketing pitch. So back to the coding. So I think this one I can just do math dot floor ceiling. Let's just do ceiling. I divide by group width times swatch size. And so this should align like the little boxes underneath the picture for me. And Liquidor. Oh, hi new viewer. What made me start streaming? Well, I was just starting to think like if anybody would want to watch me code, and then there was this really awesome blog post by Noobcat. Wait, is it not? Oh, it's not with a K. Huh. Oh no, it's Suze Hinton. Okay. Her Twitter handle is Noobcat. And she did one called Lessons from My First Year of Live Coding on Twitch. And that really inspired me. Thank you so much for following, Liquidor. Oh, thank you. So yeah, so reading through this, especially what she was saying about math, she calls it MMO, massively multiplayer online paired programming. And I just really, really love the concept of that, of like, because with freelancing, like sometimes it can get, like sometimes I don't have human interaction for like multiple days other than, and then so it's really great to be able to like code and work and then be able to chat with others. And then it's especially amazing when like you catch my errors or tell me of like better ways to do things, and that way I can learn as I'm going. So okay, swatch X, swatch Y. I'm so hungry, I just want to finish this. So Gabby 27112000 is now following. Thank you so much for following. Noobcat still streams. Yes, she still streams. She does a lot of like hardware. She did today. Yeah, she's usually Sunday 11 a.m. Eastern. Yeah, so I absolutely agree with Liquidor. It's really amazing to stream on Twitch, and yeah, I get to share with people how I code my visualizations, and then I get to learn how others do things and how others code. So I really like it, and I want to do it like whenever possible. So okay, almost there. Whew. Okay. So I need to basically this dot context dot I think fill style. I think I do fill style to set my colors. So that should be, and then I should just be able to say RGB, and then use the so this is actually I can just say leaf dot value is my RGB. And then this dot fill rect. Oh, sorry. This dot ctx dot fill rect. So it's x, y width height. So then I should be able to do swatch x, swatch y, and then swatch size for my width and height, x, y width height, and that should fill it. And then every single time after I do a group, I want to move my x over by group width times swatch size. Lusankia says I will stream but never have coding ideas. Actually, so for me it's just like I'll have a curiosity, and then I'll decide to make a side project out of it. So for this Taylor Swift one, it was just like her single came out, and I was just like really. Then I suddenly became really curious about and like wanted to do something about her past music, and then I thought more about it and was like, oh, I want to do something with the colors of her music videos. Okay, that did not work. And that might be because, why did you not work? So let us do a debugger here. Yeah, thank you so much, Liquidor. Liquidor says, learn something new. People can then assist you if needed. Make a bot, an app, a game, a blog, try out a new framework, a new language. Check out, Trip says, check out Glitch, really great for brainstorming. Actually, I've been hearing about Glitch, and I haven't really had a chance to check it out, and I'm wondering what that is. So Liquidor says, I love Canvas work, drawing data with JavaScript. Actually, yeah, Canvas is super fun. And if you want to do like drawing kind of things, I actually have been thinking of getting into processing lately. And then I think next Sunday, I'll put out a Twitch event for this, but next Sunday I should be doing a, I'll have a session where I'm learning processing, so that might be fun to join. And then I feel like I have heard of Coding Train. Actually, he's now on YouTube, right? I think I saw that he doesn't do Twitch anymore. And Tuladar the Kids, thank you. I will take a look at your message. Okay, why are you not working? Swatch. Oh, of course. Okay. Is a non. That would help as to why you are not working. What is my I? X is equal to 0. Y is equal to. So image height. Okay. So group width. Oops. Group width is none, and that's exactly why you would not be working. That makes sense. That would make a lot of sense. Okay, so I think what I need to do is hcluster dot So this dot leaves H cluster, and then, okay, so I think I know what's going on. So let's do cluster is equal to, and flatten it. Flatten the cluster, the H cluster actually. And then I can just do this. Then I think my group width should work. And then let me not have Y here. Let me instead do image height plus, and then so that it will draw right after, like right below the image. And then have a debugger here. Joshua Davis. No, I actually haven't. Let's see. Joshua Davis. He's a processing P5 coder, teaches on YouTube. That's awesome. Is that him? Ooh, okay. I had the privilege of taking a class of his once. We burned stuff onto wood with a laser printer. That's fucking awesome. Does Naughty stream? She does not stream. She currently does not stream. It's just me. Group with. Okay. So now I think this should work. Let's see. Okay, let's see if this still. Let's see. Group width. And then why is the Y going down? Math.ceiling of times. Oh, I see. I think I should be using floor, actually. Math.floor to figure out my Y for the swatch. I'm hoping that this will now work. I hope so. I hope so. I hope so. Ooh, I think I saw something just now. I so badly want to get back into streaming code again. What did you use to stream? Oh, that was for him on my first. That's awesome. This looks awesome. I will check him out. Thank you so much. Wow. And this is all processing in P5? Wow. Okay, I will check him out after this. Let's see. Oh, do you guys see? It's all here. Yay! Oh my god. Okay, so the only thing that I have done wrong then is that I need to push the X over, and so that's because I am returning here, and that's why the X isn't being pushed over. I don't need to return anymore. I just want to for loop each. Woo! Thank you so much. So coding train is for the low-level developers that want to get into coding. Not the same level of stuff he does, although he's very skilled. So let's see. Yes. 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 Thank you guys. Oh my god. Oh my god, I learned something new today. Unfortunately, what might be a bit sad about this is I'm not sure if this is what I want to use. I do all this work and I'm like, I don't know if this is what I want to use. I wonder what the thresholds do. So if I change the threshold, what is a threshold in terms of the hierarchical clustering? Like if I make the threshold smaller, what will it be like? Victory! Yes, now we can eat. Oh my god. Yeah, let me eat before I fall down another rabbit hole. You're right. Liquid or pixels grouped by light, or it's just so I'm doing a hierarchical cluster. It seems to be doing a Euclidean distance on my RGB. So it's just actually interesting. And then complete. I have no idea what complete means. I kind of like this. So let me try 100. Let me also go and figure out. So let's see. var y. Let me also go and like take another screenshot somewhere else. Ooh. I'm just gonna have fun with this now. Uh-oh. So I actually was a CS minor and a business major. I never did a math anything other than just basic like calculus and like discrete math and all of that. I think I might like 75. This is cool. This is really cool. I don't fully understand like why the like those brownish colors get grouped together with the green. Like this green seems closer to this green to me. But that's really, really cool. And I'll bet you there's like so much more going off the like, let me just do this. Let me like also expand the image width by 2. Because I think there's like probably a lot of colors that's actually going off the screen or off that canvas, because I didn't bother like wrapping it around. And then let me actually like make this 12 or something so we're not like taking so much of it. And then I want to also try out, ooh, look at that. That's fun. So let me also try a different screenshot that we just did. Let me try this one. Oh, whoa. So, take A2. It's just like all one color. Ooh. T3. Oops. And 3. This has been fun. This is fun. I'm gonna have to like think about why or like how I'm going to use that data. But this was really fun. Okay, I'm gonna end my stream here. And Liquidor, yes, links are allowed as long as it's nice and friendly. And am I using NYCW? Am I using a worker? No, I am not. Mainly because I'm only doing this, like, I'm gonna do this, like, offline. So this is definitely, like, not my final visualization or anything. I'm going to, like, do the image and that, like, basically the color analysis, and then I'm probably going to take it and then make some sort of a server-side script with it. So yeah, this was just an experimentation to see what I can do with that clustering library, because I've never used it, but I've been wanting to use it. So do you think it's a YouTube image link, SQPM, do you think you're going to share the code when you're done? Oh, Justin Cars, thank you so much for following. So basically you can just take any YouTube ID and use that in the above URL if you want some quick images. Whoa, what? Wait, what? So is this YouTube? Oh, that's cool. Wait, so like, oh, so is that the thumbnail for them? So basically this is the link that Liquidor just sent, and if I just do this, awesome. I think my plan though is take like a screenshot of the video every like 30 seconds or something, and then maybe it'd be fun to like from those take like the most common colors. Oh, that would be really fun. Like screenshots every 30 seconds and then take the top colors. Do something similar to what I just did. Ooh, okay. So that's what I'll work on next time. I don't know if it's going to be the next stream that I do this. But for this project, I think the next step is now getting each of the YouTube videos. So I think the easiest way might be to just YouTube DL and then screenshot every 30 seconds and then do this exact color analysis and getting the swatches. I'm excited. Let's see. Let me save image as here, sites, Tay4 JPEG. Oh, I'm gonna miss. Oh no. Oh, Daniel something. I'm sorry, I didn't catch the rest of your handle, but thank you so much for following. Does it work with timestamps? YouTube has an API for the new live thumbnail feature too. Oh, that's awesome. So I don't have to download the YouTube video, the live thumbnail. Oh, thank you, Tolar the Kids. It was awesome talking to you too. Okay, so Tay4. That one. Wow, that's a huge image. I don't think I'm gonna try that one yet. But yeah, wow. Thank you so much for going along this journey with me. Oh, FT Kia, thank you so much for following. Thank you so much for going along this journey with me. It was kind of really fun, and I'm really excited for the next steps with this visualization, and then I'm really excited for working on it for the next few months on the side. I have like 2 other side projects right now and like 2 clients currently, and then conferences. I have no idea why I'm doing this to myself. Why do I have so many side projects where I'm not getting paid? I don't know. But oh, default Liquidora sizes are default, HQ default, MQ default. Okay. There used to be 0 to 3 as well, but they're gone. Thank you so much for joining and doing it with me, and thank you for sticking around for like 2+ hours. And this was really fun. So I will definitely post when the next time I'm going to stream is. I'm going to be off schedule for a while because I'm going to be out of town until September 11th. And so that means that like I won't have this nice setup, which also might mean that I might not be able to stream regularly while I'm out because internet issues. Yeah, the side projects are definitely always the most fun. And no, Liquidor, I'm sorry, I won't be back tomorrow. I actually will be on a plane tomorrow at the regular time, so I'll announce that. So what's the same issue I have with Tay? Okay, I think that's it. Thank you so much. Bye bye.